What's up, peoples? Avilo here, and bringing you this video because I felt I had to. Haven't made one in about a week or so, but basically wanted to update you guys on my stream schedule, what's been going on, etc., etc. So as you all know, Starcraft 2 not in the best of shape in terms of the game, in terms of gameplay. It's a bit like I've said it many times when I played in the past month or two or whatever on stream that I don't like playing the game and blah blah blah, that it's not fun, and this is pretty much exclusively because Swarmhouse haven't been nerfed and fixed, and it's starting to ruin every one of my streams. For those of you that watched me since I started streaming, I wasn't always only raging or getting angry or annoyed half the time when I played Starcraft. When I started out streaming, I started out with like funny content. I would do like ninja flips and like rolls on the ground, as well as the Abby Kung Fu and all that stuff. And then slowly over time, you guys have seen, like, I just got angrier and angrier playing the game, and it's mostly, I mean, it's partly my fault for getting like that on stream. I don't really care whether it gets viewers or not, whether people, I mean, some people say, yeah, we watch for the rage or we watch for whatever, but anyways, like, my stream initially grew because I'm just, you know, funny guy, make funny jokes, voices, play the game, commentate the game while playing. And that's basically why my stream, you know, how I started to get viewers and more views, and also that I'm I've been honest about the state of the game for years, and ever since the game started having problems, I was always honest about it. Very honest and very real, not giving a fuck if I ruffle anyone's feathers or burn any bridges or whatever the fuck. And I still honestly don't, I still am keeping it real because I think the game in general, at least it used to be good. But anyways, I don't want my stream to be that fucking garbage anymore. That's why lately in the past couple days, you've seen me, like, people come in the chat and flame or say, like, haha, rage, like, insta bans, 24-hour bans, not dealing with it. And honestly, I don't want to be raging all the time on stream because it's unhealthy, and mentally and physically, that shit is not good. But honestly, I want to get back to my roots of, like, making you guys laugh, entertaining you guys, streaming on an actual better schedule. But like I said, all of this goes together. What happened and why did my stream get more like this, and why did I get more like this on stream? It all comes down to StarCraft 2. We all, you know, the game making me angry and angrier is probably a common theme amongst a lot of people that play StarCraft. It's not just me streaming. Obviously, the game has been in a very bad state for a while, and Legacy of the Void made it into the worst state that it is. And past months, the straw that broke the camel's back lately was the November patch in 2016, where Blizzard touted out all this bullshit about making mech viable, and instead what they did is, on the same patch, they made Swarmhost absurd, so that if you play mech, you're playing against Swarmhost every game again, like you used to be in Heart of the Swarm, which everybody hated, and I hate. And it's to the point now that when I get on stream, and besides Zerg being a little bit too strong at the moment, but when you guys know, I've played and trained and practiced mech play for years, for like the last 4, 5, 6 years. And mech has always been slightly underpowered compared to what it could be, but because the developers don't seem to care about it, and, you know, they don't give a shit. But it got even worse with the last November patch. Since November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and now we're in June. So, wait, that's 6, 7 months there. It's, I mean, I guess we can discount December, since, like, most people didn't know how retarded Swarmhosts were back then, so we could say maybe, like, 6 months. 5-6 months maybe of but once people realize how fucking terrible the swarm like how OP it is against mech, every time I get on stream, I get on thinking that I'm going to enjoy playing the game, enjoy streaming, entertain you guys, we're going to have epic games, and then I go mech and the guy makes 20 swarm house. It's every fucking stream now. And this shit is infuriating. It's infuriating for everyone involved, streamers, viewers, players, whatever. The fact that they messed up this style or this option of playing Terran, that they fucked it up so badly to this point that we almost never see mech in pro play, and on ladder you're just going to be playing against Swarmhouse basically every game. It's honestly disgusting to me. The game is fucking disgusting right now. It's a steaming pile of dog shit. I know that this, like I said, this is negative, but it's the truth. And I think like I said, this has been the root and the reason why I've been raging on stream so much, and why I have been getting so negative. It's to the point where, like, I get on stream, I play, like, 2 games, and it's Swarmhouse every game, and then I feel like instantly shutting off my stream and not playing or talking or commentating. You probably noticed lately, shut off my cam, shut off my mic, and to try and, like, make the game and my stream bearable for myself and you guys, and it doesn't work, because in the next game it's the same thing. So what are some things I can do? I mean, I can try and take the game totally not serious. I'm a very competitive person. Starcraft is a competitive game. It's tough for me to accept that this is the state of the game, the way it's going to be, but at some point, other people that have more common sense in regards to Starcraft than me have already moved on. You may have noticed in the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to a month, stream views for Starcraft 2 have been extremely fucking low. And they've been extremely low because of all the reasons that I just stated. And obviously there's more problems I could get into with balance, such as carriers, adepts, 3 racks, I could get into some Invincible Knight is Blot, the list goes on. I could get into all those, but I'm not even going to bother talking about it right now because it's pointless. The developers don't address those things. We got a balance patch, guys. +1 Thor armor. Fix nothing. Doesn't do anything. It's a joke. The balance devs are a joke. I don't know if it was just David Kim that was fucking up there at Blizzard, or they just all incompetent. And I hate saying it, but it's the truth. A lot of StarCraft streamers are moving on to other games, it looks like. It's just the way I see it. I see more StarCraft streamers streaming other games, whether they made the decision because of they want more content, they want to branch out, or because they're also getting tired of the shitty balance and the shitty lack of patches from Blizzard Entertainment in regards to StarCraft 2. Because I actually think Blizzard does a very damn good job with Heroes of the Storm for patches and balance, in my opinion. I think they do better. But for StarCraft 2, what are they trying to do? Like, make more co-op heroes to drain people of their fucking cash? No. Like, if they cared about this game, they would get into contact with me about mech. They would get into contact with other people about balancing the game in general. And they wouldn't let WCS turn into Zerg versus Zerg bullshit, which no one wants to watch or play. So, the symptoms of all the things I'm talking about, and me getting a little bit annoyed and depressed and sometimes even angry on stream, is the result of the game just sucking right now and not getting any attention from the developers. Will it ever? I don't know, because StarCraft 2 is not a monetized game with microtransactions the same way that League and Dota and those other games are. Now, I know that they did add skins to the game, but they fucked that up too. They waited like 2 years or something to actually start monetizing anything in StarCraft, till all the player base has already been depleted and is angry at the fact that they don't patch the multiplayer. The reason the other games' microtransactions work are because those games have at least some sort of competitive competency, and like there's some prestige in being a League of Legends pro in LCS. What is the prestige right now in playing StarCraft, playing playing 16 Marine drop every game, or playing in WCS where it's basically 90% fucking Zergs that are qualifying for everything. There's like no... They waited so long to monetize the game that the players have already left the game or are leaving because they see that the game's not being patched. And then they finally added a couple skins. Like, they don't get, like... It honestly has felt like they don't give a fuck. They just add a couple skins now when it's like... Well, most of the players are already annoyed at your shitty balance development and at your shitty design. Why are Mass Adepts still in the game? Why is Swarm Host... Why do I have to talk about Swarm Host since November 2016? Swarm Hosts are still not fixed, Blizzard. Why do I have to talk about this all the time? It should be fixed in 2 weeks. In 2 fucking weeks, that shit should be hot fixed. Why is it not fixed yet? Why is mech not viable yet? 2 weeks. Why am I able to, with the help of Dark Blizzard, an arcade mod maker, he helped me. I came up and designed changes, a couple mech changes, and ran a tournament for $800 total, $300 contributed by a Team Liquid user named Biased. I ran a tournament with custom changes, and me and Dark Blizzard put that together in like maybe 1 or 2 weeks total of like, making sure there weren't bugs and stuff. And then I ran a tournament and I proved from that tournament, I proved that mech can actually be viable, can be entertaining to watch and fun to play. For anybody that did not see the games, like anyone that played mech during the tournament, like the games are actually good. Games were not ruined by Swarm Hosts or anything crazy, like, and it was good. So how come I can do that in 1 week? And Blizzard Entertainment, the company that owns the game, made the game, how come they can't get anyone competent to do that in 6, 7, 8 months to put out design changes and balance patches and stuff to improve the game, improve the gameplay, improve the design, bring players back to the game? Why? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And that's been my frustration with StarCraft for ages. And like I said, I want to get back to my fucking roots of my stream, woo, woo! Fucking Abby Kung Fuing, having fun streaming, having fun with the game, entertaining you guys, making jokes, whether they're cringe, whether they're fucking lol, I don't care. I want to get back to that, so I'm going to try and focus on doing that. But, like, at this point, until Storm Hosts are fixed, I don't know if I can do that, honestly. Like, I'm trying. I'm really trying. Really, really fucking trying. But like I said, it's just a shitty situation when, I'll load up the stream, I'll get into a game, it's 10 Terran versus Zerg games in a row, and it's like fucking 10 Swarm Host games in a row, because Swarm Hosts aren't addressed, and because I'm a mech Terran, and that's the way me and many other people play the game, and they tried to fucking kill that off for no reason. It's disgusting. So, I will say, like, StarCraft Remastered, what are my plans for streaming? Obviously, I need to start streaming hardcore, more hours again. When I first started streaming, guys, I streamed like maybe 12 hours a day. It was the most fucking exciting, hype thing that any of you guys or myself has ever fucking seen. Like, it was so hype, so awesome. Chat was awesome. There were less trolls, obviously, when I started because I had less viewers. And it was much more positive, and it was much more fun. There were many epic moments and whatever. And I want to get back to that, and I want to enjoy it again. And so what's the plan here? Well, in terms of content, in terms of, like, StarCraft content, I don't know if I do, like, a full race switch to Zerg or Protoss, but honestly, regardless of race, there's annoying things right now in Legacy of the Void for every race. I think streaming GTA roleplay last week, doing a couple of those streams, has been really fucking refreshing and funny, and pretty fun and funny, I think. And I would hope more StarCraft people tune into me doing that stuff, because at the rate that the game is not being tended to by the developers, for my own sanity, I won't be able to keep streaming only StarCraft 2. And I know that you guys, and myself, I know you guys only want to see StarCraft 2, like all the hardcore StarCraft viewers. I know you only want to see that. And that's honestly fine, and I would be happy to do that if the game was fucking fixed and if every game was not swarm hosts. But you have to understand from my point of view, when I play, maybe it's funny or fun for a couple people to see me rage or get annoyed or whatever after like 10 games of swarm host, but for me, the player and the streamer and the guy that's trying to entertain you guys, have fun and enjoy streaming, it kills my motivation after the first game of playing against this swarm host nonsense. It honestly kills my motivation really, really fucking quickly. So, like, I want to stream. Honestly, I have some goals here for my stream and for you, and, I know I'll get less viewers if I stream Heroes or League or GTA or whatever, and that's fine, but because I need to start getting my stream to grow more again, because, the state of Starcraft 2 is forcing me into that. Like I said, I don't know if people have noticed, Starcraft 2 viewership is really fucking low right now, and it's really depressing me. There's still a known Viewbotter out there, which also is really fucking annoying. You'll notice his chat is bullshit. It's just his bot spamming the chat. We all know who this Viewbotter is. I won't even fucking say a name. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. There's a known Viewbotter that is clearly still viewbotting, and you can tell because if the highest StarCraft 2 streamer is online with 500 viewers, this streamer will have 900 viewers. If the highest StarCraft person streaming at the time has 1,000 viewers, this person will have 1,500 viewers. If the highest view count StarCraft stream, whether it's me or anyone else's, has 200 viewers, he will have 500 viewers. It's very, very blatant. It's very fucking blatant. I'm sure somebody could go do some statistical analysis and figure out that this guy that we all know is viewbotting has a certain percentage, always a certain percentage higher that he's setting his viewbots over everybody else's streams. Honestly, the StarCraft 2 community is so dead that no one's going to say anything about it or be real about it or talk about it, but I just figured I would mention that as well. Besides the fact that StarCraft 2 viewership is really fucking low at the moment, there's obviously one person we all know that is blatantly viewbotting, and that, when I don't stream, I check around and I look around and I notice that. I'm like, that's interesting, he always has like a certain number of viewers higher than like the other person that's streaming at the time. Always. So that shit's going on again. It's disgusting, but no one. The problem is, guys, there's no one left in the community. There's no one left here to be real about it. A lot of the other personalities, any that are associated with Blizzard, you can't fucking take their word for anything. You can't take their word at face value for anything because, it's honestly not even all their fault. Some of their faults, because the thing is, they're getting fucking bullied by Blizzard in a way. Like, if any StarCraft caster or personality or whatever tries to say anything truthful or honest about the state of the game, the state of stream viewership, the state of any of the things I'm talking about, they'll be blacklisted by Blizzard, or Blizzard will say, maybe they won't be casting the next Blizzard event because they said something about StarCraft that's not this. The game is the greatest it's ever been. It's 2017. Stop being delusional and stop feeding the viewers this bullshit. The game is the greatest it's ever been? Really? You're going to say that on live fucking cast when every game, or every semifinals game and finals in these WCS Challenger events and shit is ZVZ and ZVP? Game's the greatest it's ever been? Yeah, I heard this back in 2011 when Broodlord Infestor, was ruining the game. And I heard this after that in Heart of the Swarm when Swarm Host ruined the game. The game is the greatest. Stop lying. Like, be honest. If those people, whether it's personalities, streaming, or casters, if those people honestly gave a fuck about StarCraft 2 and all the other streamers that play it, myself, everyone else, if they honestly gave a fuck, why aren't they saying what I'm saying, the honest-to-God truth? It's because they only care about fucking money and a paycheck. They might have passion, but they honestly care about the dollar bill sign more than actual fucking, being real and trying to get the problems fixed that aren't being fixed. So that's kind of depressing as well. It's kind of disgusting, but it is what it is. Not going to mention any names. if anyone takes, if there's any caster or personality out there that takes offense to me saying that, it's you. Look yourself in the mirror, look in the eye, it's you. You are one of those Blizzard shills. If there's anybody that thinks I'm personally attacking them, it's you. You just exposed yourself to yourself. Look in the mirror. You are all about just money hungry. You just want the paycheck from Blizzard. You don't care about the actual game or the community. I care about the game. I care about the community. I want a paycheck for everybody. That's fine. I want everybody to be able to make a living from StarCraft, whether it's casting, streaming, YouTube videos, whatever. I want the best for everybody. But the people out there that keep saying these lies and keep being dishonest about the state of the game, and and just are in it for, like, they won't be honest and they won't get the community to rally to get StarCraft 2 fixed and addressed. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. But like I said, I guess it's some of those guys is partly not their faults because they don't have big enough balls to stand up to Blizzard like I do, I guess. That's probably why I still have a lot of you guys watching my stream. That's probably why I have a lot of stream viewers. Regardless of whether or not people think I'm controversial, I always give it to you honestly. I'm real. I'm on no one's side. I'm on the side that wants the game to be awesome and everybody to do well and to be happy and to make money and to get enjoyment from the game. And I'm just real about it and I'm honest, and I think that's why I still have a lot of fucking viewers when I stream StarCraft, despite the haters or despite people that just come for the rage that I mentioned earlier. I still have a lot of people that genuinely support me, and I'm always thankful and appreciative to you guys for that. And I think part of that is because I'm always honest and real with you guys in the community, and I call people out for this bullshit that is honestly, they don't want to be real. They want to pay their temporary paycheck, and then when the game dies, they'll move on to another game. Like I said, I mean, I personally don't want to have to move on to another game. That's why I'm trying to get the game to be fixed. So I fucking love SC2. I want the game to be fixed and get balance patches and shit. Swarmos to be fucking fixed so myself and other players can fucking have a second option as Terran called Mech that is actually a beautiful way to play the game. It's a fucking art form. It's a goddamn art form. This game is fucking art when when that shit is possible. When there's many diverse strategies possible. It's fucking art. But if the game isn't fixed, like, at least I can say I tried to be vocal about it and get the community to do something and get the word out there and call the other people out for not doing a goddamn thing, So I can if I do switch games ever, guys, if I ever do fully switch games or quit SC2 or whatever, I can go out with my conscience saying that I tried to be honest with myself and the community and tried to get people to listen and to get the game the help it needs. I can say that, and you guys that watch my stream know that, and you guys can say the same thing, that we're all in this boat together or airplane or whatever. Fucking people in this airplane. Fucking soldiers in this StarCraft fucking plane. We all knew the right wing was on fire. We tried to tell the captains. We tried to tell Blizzard Entertainment. They didn't want to listen. We tried to shout, yell, scream. We tried to take a fucking, picture, like, of the plane. The wing is on fire. We took it to the captain, and the captain said, what did the captain say? Whoa, don't worry. We'll fix it when we get to the fucking airport. Really, Blizzard? Really? You're a fucking joke. Fucking joke. That's a fucking joke. Whatever internal politics go on there on the SC2 team, you need to get your shit together. Like, get your shit together and put out balance patches every fucking month, every 2 weeks. Not 8 months of swarm hosts and retardedness and just idiocy. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys. I covered a lot of shit in this video. I don't know what to name it. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to have to quit the game, but if it's fucking with my stream and my stream's not growing, I will eventually move on to other stuff. Right now, I will do my best to stream StarCraft 2 and be entertaining and not rage. I'm gonna try, but I mean, and I'm gonna try to go back to like 6 to 8 hour long streams, but just know that, I can't handle the bullshit. I can't handle playing against Stormhost 10 games in a row on ladder, or playing against, let alone Zerg 10 games in a row on ladder every day, because it just is a drain. So I will be streaming other games too, alongside Starcraft 2. If Starcraft 2, if Blizzard ever decides to listen to myself and the community and other people that know what they're talking about and are being honest about the state of the game, fix adepts, fix Swarmhost, fix carriers, fix all the stuff, blah blah blah. If they ever fucking decide that they want to actually jump on board and patch Starcraft 2 once more than every year or two, or 8 months, or whatever, then I will stream only Starcraft 2. Definitely. I will fucking love it. But for right now, I think my streams, I'm going to try and do maybe like half the stream, like 4 hours Starcraft. And then after that, I'll try and do Heroes or League. And then, as well as some GTA 5 roleplay, which I started to get into lately and is pretty fucking fun. So yeah. And obviously, also, I guess the backup plan right now, or the future plan is, when StarCraft Remastered comes out, I will play so much fucking StarCraft aka StarCraft 1, Brood War, the game where mech is actually viable. Hopefully there's a ladder for that or something. Hopefully Blizzard makes a ladder. And hopefully maybe there's like some foreign tournaments, non-Korean tournaments for it. Whatever, I don't know. Hopefully there's some type of ladder or matchmaker where I can play a lot of StarCraft Remastered games, and I'll jump aboard that hype train, because as many of you guys have seen me, I actually played Brood War a lot, and I'm still relatively good at it. Obviously, I'm not like A+++ level right now, but I could get back up. I could get back up to there, I think, when that comes out, and I have a lot of motivation to practice. But until then, I suppose StarCraft, I'll try and stream as much StarCraft as I can before I start tilting from the idiotic things that are in the game right now. Maybe I'll do all off-race streams until mech is fixed. I think that's honestly what it is. Maybe do all off-race streams until mech is fixed or something. That might make it more fun. Or try and play big dick Swarmhost styles or something. And also, I was thinking about trying CS:GO as well. Maybe a little bit of that. We'll see. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for supporting me for all the years that I've been streaming, and I'm gonna try and get back to my streaming roots. And we'll see. This coming week, like I said, today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. I'm gonna try and get on mega early EU time again and get my stream back on track. But yeah, so there you go. There you have it. That's why my stream has been a little bit messed up lately. That's why there have been so many times in the past month where I've literally just rage quit my stream and shut it off. Partly because of the rage, partly because the games were really dumb, and then I just didn't want to rage on stream. But yeah, this week we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do some. Maybe I can spice up the stream. Maybe I'll get people to get on Discord, do some coaching or something. I said I was gonna do that before, but maybe I could do some. Maybe I could coach some people live on stream, and that would be interesting for people and funny or whatnot. I don't know. Anyways, peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope they fix StarCraft at some point. Spoiler alert, they won't. Feels bad, man. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace out.